Neat. Production value has increased. I like it. And it's a little more intimate now. Nice. So welcome again, guys. This is kind of a more in-depth overview here. I have a model for you guys to look at. The SZ170R8 version 2. So it's a cube. It's part of our cube lineup. Basically, it comes as a bare bone. Essentially, you get the chassis, the motherboard, the power supply, the heatsink, and essentially you populate it with what you want. So in this case, as a demo unit, I actually assembled one with an i7-7700K. Don't worry, it was empty. No processors were harmed during the filming of this video. So pretty much, like I said, why would you want to buy this unit? This is kind of the top end, top of the line unit that we have to offer in terms of the Cube series. You can make this whatever you want. Gaming, VR is very big right now. We actually have a Vibe headset here. We actually use this to power it. You can use it for surveillance. People like to stack hard drives here and record, save their recordings of the surveillance on this unit. Workstation cards, content creators, very powerful unit. You can put a workstation card in here, edit to your heart's content, essentially. There's a multitude of ways you can use this unit. It's really up to you guys. Whatever you want to put in it, you can put a Celeron here if you wanted to, or you can put an i7. Up to you guys. So let's go in depth with the breakdown. Here on the front panel, we have two USB 3.0s and two 3.5mm audio jacks. So headphone, microphone, if you want to use the front, go ahead and do so. USB devices, got you covered. So if I carefully flip this unit towards the back, easy, I want to break it. There's three video outs, two displays, one HDMI port. But what I mean two display is two display ports. So three video, independent, native on here, basically. Good to go. You have a lot of USB connections as well. You got 7.1 audio, and you actually even have a clear Cmos button here. Basically, it makes it easier for you guys if for whatever reason the unit's freaking out, you can always clear the Cmos. So as opposed to going in and taking out the battery, you just press it like you would do like with the router. Furthermore, it has two RJ45 for your networking gurus out there. So if you need to connect to two different networks, or you want some kind of team function or some fail-safe, anything like that, we got you covered. Two RJ45s that are 1 gigabit capable, and they're Intel based. They're i211 and i219LM. So that's pretty much the exterior of the unit. Let me pop this open. So here's the cover. It has nice ventilation here, and it has a mesh to prevent any dust buildup and whatnot. So just to get you an idea here, like I said, it was an i7. I know, guys, there's only one stick of RAM. That's all I can get my hands on at the moment. One stick of RAM, and there's actually a GeForce 1070 card in there. So Founders Edition, it fits just fine. And I don't know how well the camera will pick this up, but there's a Samsung 950 NVMe drive. We'll get into that when I break down the motherboard. Not literally break it down, but you know what I'm getting at. So essentially, this is pretty much the unit. I mean, look at it. It's so small, and you can fit so much horsepower underneath this. So I'm gonna put this away. I promise, it's not going to waste. It's not gonna run away. And here it is. So basically, like I said, bare bone. You get the chassis, the motherboard, the power supply, and the heatsink. The power supply is a 500 watt silver rated power supply, so 80 plus silver, very energy efficient. Here's our heatsink. It's a Shuttle proprietary heatsink. We call it the ICE module, ICE 2 I believe we call it now. Basically it's our design. So you can see a slab of copper. It has thermal paste. I got this from a working unit. Basically it has a slab of copper, the pipes that basically carry the heat over and exhaust the heat out through this fan here, this grill and this fan. So it exhausts heat from the back. And basically your Intel tower push pins for installation. So we're going to put that down. And basically this is the layout of the motherboard. Essentially here's your socket here. LG1151, so it supports Skylake and Kaby Lake. If you're planning to put a Kaby Lake on this, you may need a BIOS update, so always keep that in mind. 4 DIMM slots here, DDR4, 64 gigabyte max capacity, so 16 per slot. Yes, I forgot how to do math for a second. 2133 megahertz is the fastest speed you'll get on this, so you can fully deck this out. You virtualization guys, I know you guys will love that. Here you have an M.2 2230 AE for your Wi-Fi. So if you're gonna put Wi-Fi in this, there's some punch outs here for your external antennas. So you can run your Wi-Fi card, your antennas out the back if you need better reception. And you have an M.2 2280 BM here. BM are the keys. So it could fit a 2242, a 2260, and a 2280. It can do NVMe, because we just had a Samsung 950 installed. So if you need additional storage, you can put it on the M.2 2280. 4 SATA ports here for your SATA drives. There is no, the front panel doesn't have, it's flush. See that? It's flush. There's no cutouts, so no optical drive bay. So, but that doesn't mean you can't put SATA drives in here. So you can put up to 4 3.5-inch drives. So the full mechanical drives, you can fit them on this caddy. Furthermore, if you want to put SSDs, feel free to do so. Just buy an appropriate bracket, a 2.5 to 3.5-inch bracket, and you should be good to go. So I mean, that's the gist of it. I mean, look at this thing. Small, compact, powerful. You can do pretty much whatever you want. That pretty much wraps up the video here. If this is not your cup of tea, you want something smaller, or you're interested in another lineup, feel free to visit us at us.shuttle.com. Our complete lineup is there. Feel free to look us up on Facebook. I do this actually, there's a live version of this, so all screw ups, any takes, it's live. Can't do anything about it, it's live. So I do this, but this is more for the YouTube audience, people who don't want to be on Facebook. So feel free to give us a look there if you want to see the live version of this. And pretty much, if you like this video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. On the description, there'll be basically links to everything, our website, our Facebook page, etc., link to this unit if you're interested. And pretty much, I recommend you guys check our product lineup out. Give us comments, suggestions, recommendations, fan mail, hate mail, whatever. We'll get to it, I promise, eventually. And that's pretty much it, guys. So I'll see you guys next week with another unit. I'm Roger from Shuttle Computers. I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.